Okay, I think we got it. Alright. Prophecy of Pendor Part 2. Don't know who'll show up. We're just gonna keep this very casual. Let's go. Skyla, my girl Skyla, day 29. Gonna have to remember real quick what I was doing. Okay, we got some very strong troops actually. It's Mangi says, hey well, hey to you too. Welcome to the stream. Knights of the Raven Spear. That's not them. Okay, I just want to make sure I got the right people. Yo, Terry, my goat. Well, thank you. Just make sure I have the right guys. Hold on. Ask you to defeat the Knights of the Raven Spear Patrol in the vicinity of Villaria. Ho there, Wanderer. Have you seen an old, confused-looking scholar in these parts? We were meant to escort him, but he wandered off in the night. Wearing a white habit and sporting a candle on his head, he's behind those bushes, pulling faces at you. What? It's such a weird thing for them to be asking. I know I'm supposed to fight them off because I have a quest from a different Knight Order. Oh, I remembered how good I looked. We are back on the land of Pendor again. Yes, we are. Damn. Ooh. Good hits. Damn, this mace, I got this mace from my first fight in this campaign. It's actually like one of the best weapons I've ever had. It's brutal. Also, I'm looking awesome, I gotta say. Look at this. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's because you're zero relationship, that's why they're not hostile on me. Yeah, well, I guess they'll be from now on, because I just reached -1. I'm surprised it's just -1 for, like, attacking one of their patrols without warning. Just -1. Oh, man. Well, there's only one guy left. Anyway, how are you guys doing? And I don't think I recognize your names. You may have been on my stream before, but you're not one of my regulars. At least I don't think so. Where are you guys from? Damn, I lost 6 people to them. Ouch. Not quite as good. Yeah, I have a Morning Star, and it's really powerful. I have 2 companions and they're looking pretty good gear-wise. Frantic Cave, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's Pendor so far? Well, it's only my second playthrough. I had the last one like 2 weeks ago. But it's honestly like one of the best campaigns I've had so far, at least in terms of like difficulty. I didn't have like a single crushing defeat, at least none that was like really bad. I think I managed to retreat when that happened. So we're actually doing really good. They did manage to hire a knight, so I'm guessing his gear is actually like really good. Also, I apologize a bit, guys. I'm a little sick. And let me know if the music is too loud. I have some royalty-free music playing, because the music in Prophesy of Pendor gets flagged. Hey, George Gabriel! I recognize you. How you doing? Actually, I gotta tell you something, George. I think I spotted you in Professor Dave's video talking about Metatron, the last one. I saw a comment and was like, is that him? And I think that was you, wasn't it? I just went back to look at the comments the other day and I was like, huh. I think that's him. Small world. Okay. I have settled the problem with the Knights of the Raven Spear. 10 renown, gain honor, increased relation, 700 XP, that's not much. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Well done, Skylar. The Knights of the Raven Spear shall think twice before attacking the Rangers of Clarion Call the next time. Okay, what else you got for me? Minimum 1200 renown, 30 honor, 30 plus relations. Well, we're at 12. Dude's pretty good, that's for sure. Okay, well I guess they don't have a quest for me right now. So let's just focus on doing a bit more warring, shall we? We're still at war with these guys, and this more or less my village, but like, good luck protecting it, you know? But money-wise, we're doing okay. 13,000. My party is very, my party is very expensive, though. Jesus, the Metatron situation is crazy. Yeah, tell me about it. It is funny, though. Ah, we made peace. Okay, so there won't be any war in that area, but are we at war with anyone else? We're at war with the Bacchus Empire. Whoops. Just make sure. Yes, the guys in yellow, so we're at war with the yellow faction. Okay, I got it, thank you. Loki, I backed out of content when he started making the debunking blackening of European history type of stuff. I lose track of who's interacting with which parts of my community, to be honest. Like, were you on my Duke It Out channel As I've been doing all the Metatron stuff. Well, I'll do that now, but oh. That's a big boy. 70 against 94. Yeah, let's try it. Those are some nice armors. Okay, so what are they doing? Are you gonna charge at us? I visited that channel in the past, but I'm here mostly. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, they look like they might be charging in. I'm not sure. Whoa. Okay, so they got some good, okay, we're doing alright. Ooh, that was cool. Yeah, we're kicking their butts. That's good. Getting a bunch of headshots in, pretty good. Alright. I do enjoy the content that you make over there, lol. Well, thank you. It's very sporadic. Metatron does make it very easy to keep making videos about him. But I don't know what else I could make at this point. At the same time, I've had the same issue with Warband, you know? Like, there are so many times with Warband where I was like, I don't know what more videos I could make, and then I end up making more anyway. But I have been working sporadically on a video over there that I have no idea if I'm actually gonna end up making it or not. $35, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm writing it, but I'm still thinking about whether I'm actually gonna pull it off or not. Alright, so Zura, what do you think about the mod Yavuz Sultan Selim? I did cover it in like my last video from last week. It's alright. I mean, it's the it's basically 16th century, but with extra features. It's pretty good. I didn't see any noticeable bugs, which is cool. So yeah, I don't really, I didn't really see anything unique per se, but it is nice. Metatron and the quartering are both lolcows. Yeah, and I didn't really ever pay attention to the quartering, so there's not much content for me to make on that department. No, actually, the crazy video that I was thinking of making is just like a complete breakdown of the most disgusting book ever written. That's actually the working title for it. And I was just gonna make a video talking about a very disturbing book, just to, you know, sate people's curiosity for anyone who might have never read it. But I don't know yet how I'm gonna tackle that angle exactly, and if it's even worth it. It's sad I used to watch them both years ago. Ah, well. Did I have anyone else I could, I mean, to be fair, their gear is very good now. He's still too weak for most of the gear I can give him. Oh, I can definitely make some money here. That'd be good. I could definitely use a horse that matches my armor a bit more. That's cool. Let's not screw this up, alright? Oh, those stupid torches, they don't make anything. Oh, actually, they have a bit more hitting power than I remember. Bruh. There we go. Oh no. Damn it. Oh. I forgot to place a bet, damn it. I started streaming, excuse me. I'm gonna try and focus. I started streaming on YouTube, by the way. I recently got partnered, but growth is low since I only stream and I haven't really made any short form videos or regular videos. Well, congratulations on getting partnered. You already reached 1,000 subscribers? That's a huge achievement, man. Go for it. Oof. I mean, listen, I've been at it for close to 5 years now, and it's very slow growth for me. It's a lot of grind, a lot of flops, and this year especially, 2026, has been extremely hard for me to motivate myself into doing anything because of it. It really depends on the type of content you're making, how good you are at making it, and just sheer luck. So, that's all it is, you know? Do you know which mod have the most amount of factions? The most amount of factions, probably Britain Walda. I'd say it probably in the top for sure. 1257 AD has a ton of factions as well. 16th century, so Yavuz Sultan Selim, definitely a lot of factions there too. Gecko Kujo also has a lot of factions. Generally, the campaigns that have a lot of factions are the ones where the factions themselves have a lot or have low amounts of settlements in an otherwise very large map. So you could have a large map like Britain Malta, where a lot of factions only have like one town. It's a bunch of like smaller city-states, you know? Motivation is a huge issue. Also, the time it takes to script and edit can also be hard to come by. Absolutely. But for me, it's really motivation, like, because I've set myself up with my job so that I work evenings and weekends, which means that the days during the week I'm at home when the teenager happens to be at school and the girlfriend is at work. So that means I have the whole place to myself and I can technically focus for as long as I need. But then those also happens to just be the moment that I'm on my own, and because this is YouTube, I work at my own hours, so I decide what I do, and that's when I tend to procrastinate a lot. What is your job? Oh, it's just a minimum wage job that I'm using to pay the bills while I focus on YouTube. I'm a supervisor in a pharmacy across the street. It's very simple. Before that, I used to work in TV, so I already knew my way around the editing and production before I started my channel. But when I moved in with my girlfriend, I moved further away from the city for one, so getting to work was a lot harder. And the nature of my work, and the nature of my work in the TV industry was very hectic and very difficult to handle, and I kind of lost my motivation there anyway. So if I kept working in there, I would have probably burned out a long time ago. Terry, you, sir, are one of the biggest inspiration to start streaming on YouTube for me a lot. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad I can have this effect on some people, George. Oh, no. That's what I get for responding to compliments. It's okay, it's not your fault. That happens to me all the time. Damn it. I'm down to 6,000. I got 2 weeks worth of money now. I should probably go find another tournament. Drunken Caravan Guard? Where is he? I love how people are just like sitting there drinking. It's cool. I recommend it. IT? What are you talking about? Are you liking the mod so far? I am. It's pretty good. I didn't manage to screw this up as you just saw, but otherwise it's pretty good. Let me ask where there's another tournament. I can definitely use another 20G. Points, Brock, and Single. I love the insane difficulty curve this mod has. Well, so far it's pretty manageable, I must say. Okay, there's a tournament right here, and we're at peace with them now, so let's go. Oh, IT, you recommend IT as a job, as a career? No. I mean, I know my way around computers. I had to, I know my way around computers because I had to, you know, like, but it's still like pretty rudimentary. Oof. No good, huh? You, sir, you are indeed in this game. I have enough of your streams. Seen enough of your streams to know that. If you're talking specifically about... I know the modders in Wars on Akron put me in there. There's a companion called Terry Duke, which is pretty funny. It's really just Bunduck, if you look at the description and everything and what he says, but... yeah, I'm in there. Bro, you're tough, bro. Okay. This is the first time we absolutely slaughtered Jatu. Wow. Only one companion wounded and that's it. Damn. I'd rather not keep a heretic shield. I should buy a new one soon. Oh, that looks pretty tough. I mean, you are an expert when it comes to Mountain Blade. I've seen enough of your streams to know that, lol. Oh, okay, well. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself an expert in any technical sense, but I would be like a connoisseur. Connoisseur. I know that's the word for French, and I know it was roughly translated into English, but the word in English, I have a really hard time saying it. Connoisseur, connoisseur. Someone who just knows a lot, you know? And I mean, the only reason I know a lot, to be honest, is because, like, I started making videos and people just kept recommending more and more mods. And now I'm just at a point where people recommend mods I already covered, so I'm like, yeah, I already know that mod. They're like, oh, okay, wow. I think it's mostly luck right now. The fact that I'm going through Pendor easily. Because it's not like I was that familiar with it to begin with, you know? Okay, well, I'm friends with these guys. Maybe I can get some interactions. Salino Baya, Scholar. Good thing I recognized you, otherwise you will now lie in a ditch with an arrow piercing your heart. How do your people put it? Ah yes, old habits die hard. We'll leave you to your forest, friends. Alright, well that's cool. Because yeah, it is a big chunk. No, I've had a few close calls already with this mod, but I do think at this point I'm it's mostly luck, for sure. Although I do enjoy playing without cheats. Actually, let me make sure I disabled them. Yeah, I re-enabled them when I was doing my last video. I'm disabling them to make sure I don't get any penalties. Hopefully the tournament's still going on. Yay! You gotta be careful here. But what about you, like George? What's your what are some of your favorite mods for Warband? I know you were hanging out in my streams a lot when I was playing World of Ice and Fire, so you saw how difficult that was. Nice. I'm kind of annoyed with the way this mod works, because, like, place a bet and find the next round. I'm pretty sure, like, they inverted them. So that's why, like, at some point I forgot to bet. It's really annoying. Whoops. Zoha Joshua Ray. Yeah, I have no idea how to say that, I'm sorry, but welcome to the stream. How you doing? Mine would be Pendor, Suvanabhumi Mahayuv, because it's very unique. Also looking into the Akron Fallout mod, Stand of Faith was nice. Well, Warzone Akron, that's the mod where you'll actually see me literally as a companion. Suvanabhumi, I do also find the setting very unique and colorful and beautiful, but it needs a lot more polishing, unless it's been updated since the last time I reviewed it, because there was still a lot of native assets and a lack of interesting gameplay layers. But it was really nice looking for sure. Bellum Imperi, it's a pretty standard like Roman mod. If you enjoy like a full immersion of the Roman Empire, but you don't want like the insane levels of gameplay elements that you would see in like Akan or 457 AD, then it's definitely strikes a good balance. Personally, I liked it's not Bellum Imperi, Rome at War. Rome at War is takes place in like the earlier period of the Roman Republic. And it did the skirmishing really well with spear throwing and stuff. That was awesome. Oh, nice. I like the elephants in Suvanabhumi, but they're not OP enough. Like, they should really be able to just, like, completely maul down enemies. You know, bulldoze over them. That would be crazy, because they're huge. But they just weren't that good. They were barely more powerful than horses in some instances. The only ones I could reliably knock out by riding over them was, like, the low-tier looters, you know? Bruh. Those arrows are weak, yo. Jesus. Oh, nice. Finally. I like the animations when they fall off. I remember being able to fire a cannon while riding an elephant. You mean like an arquebuse or something? I don't remember artillery mounted on elephants, but it sounds pretty cool. Okay, you're definitely talking about cannons then. In terms of gun mods, though, Warzone Akron definitely the best, just because it implements regular shooter mechanics so well compared to any other mod. But yeah. What the hell? This is way too dangerous. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose another tournament. This is really bad, yo. Oh, come on. I didn't have time to block properly. Oof. Can't really afford war cells. Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, I can, you know. I was lucky enough to get a free copy. Games Planet sent me a free copy for review. So I'm pretty happy about that, but I would not have paid full price for it, that's for sure. Although I know there's a new update, I haven't checked it out yet because my next video is going to be on the update of the Old Realms mod, which sounds awesome. We now have orcs and dwarves as well, so it's looking like really complete. Bruh, are you kidding? Oh, this guy fights like hell. Jesus. He is dangerous. This guy is scary. He's gonna destroy my... Okay. Damn. He did not mess around. But hey, 20,000. There you go. Whew. That was rough, yo. At least now my finances are a little more secure. I have a full party. Yep. Let's get into engineering, because I'm gonna make some construction soon. Hey, my village is finally not looted. He gracefully rested on his horse. Indeed he did. Not as broke as I thought it would be. Nice little village. I mean, it's Morella. It's the same as native. The village has the following. Oh, already? I already have a school, hunting lodge, sheriff, blacksmith, foresters, 30% damage. How do I repair it? $760 dinars. It'll take 6 days? Sure. Okay, let's train the peasants. Pathetic. Even the posture, like, after beating them. Meh. I will say, George, if you're actually looking to make like some well thought out review videos, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it could help you out. But I made a video last summer, like literally titled, I think, like how I make my mod videos, and I kind of break down like my approach and how I do it. And it's something I refined over the years to make my videos take as little effort as possible while still being somewhat high quality. So if you're ever interested in making mod reviews, you might want to check that video out. Could give you some ideas. Damn, again? How often do I have to do this? Armor is so thick they can barely get through it. But that's a tough bastard there. Nice. Nice. I'm sending a trading party to the town of Laria, so we will not get hungry until the local merchants come to their senses. Would you consider making sure our villagers arrive there safely? Sure. I've never had a quest like this, why not? But going all the way to Laria? Damn! At least our speed is more or less the same. Which song is that? It's from my royalty-free playlist on Epidemic Sound. I can't say for sure, but it's not part of the game. Don't you dare, like... Jesus Christ. Come on. Ah. Stupid Yatu army. Get out. Leave. Leave. Damn it. Stupid. Okay, well. Maybe they finally clear out the path. Nope. Jesus Christ. Is there like 49 days to get there? What's it called by chance? Okay, let me go check. This one is called Treasure Hunt by Helmut Schenker. Treasure Hunt. I enjoy making tutorial beginner guide videos as well as modding and bug fixing guides. Makes me feel like I'm contributing a little bit of the games that I enjoy being able to interact with the community. I enjoy making guides as well. Typically, I approach it as, what is the guide that I would want to have when I was learning that stuff, you know? Oh my god. Stupid army, just leave. Just go somewhere else, dude. Damn. He's just permanently stuck on the bridge now. Can I get them to, like, just... Bruh. Because the peasants are too stupid to go around. So we can't even, like, lure the army out of the way. Well, maybe I can, actually. What if I, Maybe if I, like, go that way and let them follow me, it'll allow my villagers to get there. Right now, I'm, thinking maybe I can let these guys attack me, but I feel like that army's close enough that... Oh, I saw my peasants go past. Oh man, the Jatu really can't do anything against me anymore, at least not in smaller numbers. Early on, they would, like, really wreck me up. That is a really cool horse, and it really does fit my soldier. Okay, well, I saw my villagers, like, make it through the other side, but... Crap. Oh, they're still here. Jesus! Okay, are you gonna make it through? What are you doing? You should have just... Idiot. Oh, we made it. Where are they now? Can I attack these without these guys getting involved? They seem oddly close. Oh no. Whew. Please, peasants, stay out of the way. Let us do the work. Oh, it's like they changed their minds about attacking once they saw us. They're like, whoops. Y'all peasants are way too eager. Now, hold up. I can't even see my analytics. That's why I try not to touch my stuff. Okay. There you go. Okay. Finally passed the army. Let's carry on. What are you doing? Just go! Jesus Christ. We're almost there now. Okay. Well, so far we're doing alright with this game. Maybe I can get another quest from the Order now. I want you to hunt down as many as you can of those savages. There's skill steps J2. Oh, we already did that before. Not a problem. Also, they gave me a lot of money last time, I believe. Okay, I'll do that on my way back. Unless I can get these guys. You are the Jatu. Oh, damn. I'm getting some hits from here. Probably just some lucky shot, but they're getting rained down right now, so they're not gonna last long. Oh, damn. Poor bastards. Stuck in the water. Getting absolutely wrecked. Jatu could be a reference to the Huns. Well, so are the Kurgit in Native Calradia, you know? The Huns, the Mongolian Horde, all the steppe people, you know? I mean, to be honest, I am wreaking havoc on them so well that I'm wondering how I would do against an army of 500, but I'm not gonna try it. If I had like my full force when we start, maybe, but because of battle tactics disadvantage and whatnot. Oh, there's two armies. I got the voice of God manifesting. I don't know what that was. Recent messages of a god's voice booms across the sky. I, Urvetr, god of bowmen, manifest myself to you as this bow. Use it well in the battle to come. I got an item. I got a bow. How good is it? Whoa. 39p, 99 accuracy. Slightly slower? Oh man, this bow is gonna mess people up. I just got a bow from a god of the bowman? Wow. Oh, that's gonna be fun. You get a magic bow? Yeah, I just did. Just like that. That's awesome. Can't wait to try it. 830? Those are the that's one of those huge party that you get the Callus gem, I guess, if you beat them, but they sound pretty pretty rough. I need like a much larger party to handle stuff like that. Another group of bandit? Seriously? I just did that. Well, it'll be an opportunity to try the magic bow, I guess. Would the Pendor mod break if I add small mods into it, like face replacements mods, etc.? I have no idea. I'm a modder. I'm a mod reviewer, not a modder. So I couldn't tell you. But generally, I mean, mods all work the same, right? I figure if you know how to add some mods to a total conversion, you might be able to do it with this one. But if there are any conflicts, that's gonna be for you to find out. Maybe if you can find some of the people who know mods, they might be able to help you out. What they should have as a mod, as a sub mod for Warband, which would be so funny, is if they added, they could do that to any game really, but if they could add the narrator from Darkest Dungeon, that'd be so cool. That'd just be so fun. I love that narrator. Like you're fighting a battle and you just hear the narrator in the back, continue the onslaught, destroy them all. You're resting your troops trying to heal, and the narrator is like, the wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. That's what I'd like to see. Maybe they could do that too for Pendor. For Pendor, it could probably be much easier to do that. But they could literally add that to any game, and it would fit in perfectly. Okay, let's try this, Bill. 99 accuracy, my ass. Why do they always like don't go like to the precise, you know? Ever. And we're getting our butts kicked. I can't just do that. Bruh. Adversity and life are one and the same. Peasants just ganging up on the knight, as they should. I'm just waiting for them to, increase their prosperity. $50, thank you so much. Well, that's an interesting quest. Not that long ago, the devious Duke Alexei raided our village. We fled for the hills, but Duke Alexi's soldiers cut up with my youngest daughter and carried her away. I fear her chastity will soon be taken, and she will no longer be a daughter of mine. Oh, the shame. Please, is there something you could do to help a poor father? I can't say I've ever had a quest like this. From Duke Alexi, I'm gonna start a war? So where is he? Report is current. Oh, he's right here. Duke Alexi, 180 men, oof. Maybe I can talk to him in two, otherwise we're gonna start a war. He's more concerned about the reputation of his reputation than the safety of his daughter. True. But it's more than 2 to 1, man. I hope I don't have to fight him, and maybe I can just ransom her or something. I want you to hand over the girl you took from Ismerala intact. Why should I? I'll have my way with her and then leave her to the soldiers. You can have her then. Haha. Then I will not insist further. Do as you please. Jesus Christ. Nevertheless, I want her back now. Let us talk. $1,200 sure. I'm just nice like that, you know? Okay, they're done. They don't need help anymore. I tried to increase the prosperity, but that doesn't seem to be much of an option. What you doing in Ravenstern? Helping a village I've conquered. Oh shit, I didn't realize, Oh well. We'll enjoy some beef. But I need to get to war. Again? Jesus Christ. Okay, before I buy any more food, they need to eat the beef. Damn, they need help all the time. We've captured a heretic. The peasants claim a woman in the village is a heretic and want to burn her at the stake. She's ancient and reputed to be very nasty, so I'm not sure if she's a heretic or just a senile, disagreeable old bag whom the villagers dislike. I have dealt with heretics before and killed plenty. This is not one of them. Let this person go. Well, there you go. I think I'll just send money to resolve every issue, because they're way too far from all the action. Let me go back to... oh! I still have a quest. Oh, another party, and I'm done. There's a lot of them. I figured there's got to be like a bandit lair around here somewhere. No? Okay, well. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of... And they're fighting one of the other big armies. Well, I'm curious about these snow wolves. And I can definitely catch up to them, so... I remember those guys. They're the Arnold Schwarzeneggers. I will hear the lamentation of your woman. Oh, that's a lot of cav. What happened to the Aiken streams? I lost motivation. For one, I had too many distractions and I skipped a bunch of weekly live streams. And for two, the story, we were really focused on the story, but the story is kind of confusing and there are long moments of grind that I'm not really sure what to do. And it slowed things down drastically, so I decided to just go for a regular camping instead. And Pendor seemed like a good place to try since some people like it so much. So I don't know if I'm gonna... I don't think I'll continue the Aiken campaign. Maybe in my own personal time to see where it goes, and if it's interesting, maybe I'll go back to the stream, but I really don't think so. Have you tried fighting Noldor? If so, how did it go? Hold up. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sick. The only time I fought the Noldor, I was with the Noldor Lord, and we were in the process of getting absolutely wrecked, so I didn't bother. I was told, like, the last time I played, there was someone who was, like, familiar with the mod, and they explained to me that, like, if you raise your relations with them, eventually they won't be hostile, and then you can even recruit them down the line. So it's the only time I use cheats is to control Alt F4 a group of Noldor, and then I release them to increase my relations with them until I went into the positive, and then I stopped there. That's basically what happened. That's some lame ass gear. They're unbelievably broken. Yeah, I could see that because I was with a lord, and no, actually, I was joining the Noldor in a fight against the lord, and they weren't even breaking a sweat. They just wrecked them. I was just looking at the whole thing. I'm like, whoa. Bruh. Okay, well, their charge just wrecked me up pretty badly. But I saw another Jatu group with lots of prisoners. That's a good thing too. That's like Paris Snow. A lot of bandit groups, they have like good prisoners in their pools. So it's pretty easy in that instance to replenish. The ultimate optional challenge of this game is trying to take their city in a siege. Oof. I think you're better off like starving them out, right? Bruh. There you go. I got that one. Yeah, that was bad, yo. 25, like that first charge, brutal. Nope. These ones. Oof. Another army. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Better order a charge right away. Okay, that's gonna be a rough fight, but at least we get prisoners at the end. Oh, wait. They're not charging? Oh man, I don't know about that. Crap. That's gonna be rough. Brace. What the hell? How did I receive 32 damage? Oh no, okay, yeah, this fight's gonna be bad, man. Unless we can turn this into an absolute meat grinder right now, this is gonna not go well. Okay, no, we're screwed. We are so screwed. I don't see this happening. Why did that other group have to join? That might actually be my first crushing defeat right now. I have no idea. Damn it. I was just trying to retreat. Okay. Oof. We're almost completely wiped out. Okay, are they completely isolated? I don't see anyone else around them, but it's also pretty dark, so... I think we're good. Okay. Whew. How's it going, Duke? Hello, Ari. Welcome back. Doing okay. How are you? I'm just a little sick, though, so sorry about all the noise. I was really hoping for better soldiers than that, though. But I'll take them. At least your character is wearing a mask, indeed. I'd say I'd lost a good 30 men, maybe. I did manage to get into another fight and rescue some prisoners. But it's still rough. Laren Sentinels joined your party. Oh, this time I might have had actually enough room, because last time they gave me some, and my party was full, so I didn't have any. Hey, I got 11 of them, and they're archers, okay. Time to get rid of the weaker end troops. To make sure they don't disappear on me. There you go. Has your opinion of the mon improved? Yeah, it's getting there. Pendor is brutal. You get injured in battle for one lucky guy, then it's downhill from there, lol. Yeah, it was, that was narrow. I do find that I mean, one of my main issues with Pendor, it's not that it's a bad mod per se, I just always felt it was too grindy for some of the stuff you're trying to do. And certainly for a lot of it is. If you're trying to get Skella's gems to do a bunch of cool stuff with them, good luck. That is way too ridiculous. How's my renown? 434. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I can do anything with that. Let me know, guys, if the background noise is too much. I'll open the window to air out a bit, but... Why do you name your character Skylar so often? I made a post about it on YouTube like maybe a month or two ago. I explained it, but a while ago, because my girlfriend's not a gamer at all and she didn't really get the appeal of video games, I started to... I became used to including her into my games by making a character after her. That's essentially my girlfriend's spiritual alter ego. That's why she's also dark-skinned. But like, you go into any of my games where I can create a character and there's pretty much always a black woman called Skylar. My survivor in Fallout 4, I got a Templar named Skylar in XCOM 2, one of my survivors in 70k2 is Skylar, and I have a lot of Skylars in Warband. Before that, the main character that I always created for RPGs was Bayard, which was a French knight historically. And all my paladins in Diablo 2 were called Bayard, and all my warriors in Warband were called Bayard as well. That's cute? Well, yeah, it's it definitely made her, like, turn her eye, like, oh, interesting, I didn't know, low-key, I do that as well with my fiancé, lol. Well, there you go. It's simple ways of, it's interesting ways of, getting them included, you know? And, I started doing that. And then sometimes the characters, depending on the game, will say something witty or funny that she would say, and she's like, oh my god, that's so like me. You know? Are you protective of your scholars in games like XCOM where they can die? Oh, I'm very protective. For sure. My Skylar in State of Decay 2, she's, I don't know if you guys know that name, but that game, but she's a Red Talon operative, meaning she's one of the most OP survivors you can get. And I had an accident at one point where she died, and this is one of those games where you have permadeaths, but there is a community editor mod that lets you bring people, that helps you bring people back. And I used it because I was so mad that it was Skylar. Of all my survivors, it was Skylar that got killed. And I was like, I am not accepting this. So I brought her back. In XCOM, she's a Templar. So one of her skills is that when she's about to die, she goes into stasis, which gives me an extra chance to recover her. And then she has a double heart surgery that makes it so that when she would get a fatal blow, instead she falls unconscious, it starts bleeding out. So I have a chance to stabilize her and and save her for another mission. So I never actually had a moment where she actually died, but at the same time I do a lot of safe scumming in XCOM, period. So there's that. Do you make new ones after that, or just that playthrough end without? No, I would either save scum to save them, or I have mods to bring them back. Like Skylar, she never dies. Canonically, Skylar is supposed to be... Because Skylar is not literally my girlfriend. My girlfriend's name is not Skylar. But, it's kind of weird, because, like, my girlfriend is, like, very spiritual, without really talking about it much. She's, like, super spiritual. She's not a hippie or anything, but she's very spiritual. And the whole thing with Skylar is that she said she had, like, a very, intense, you know, dream. When she dreams, she's a kind of like intense dreamer that feels like she can control the own things that happen in her dreams, you know? I don't know the term for that. But anyway, she got a dream at some point where she had like a very memorable, like, blue alien-looking being that told her name was Skylar. And she kind of just... How would I say that? Because I'm not spiritual, so I don't really, like, engage in that stuff in a literal sense. But what she said is, yeah, a lucid dreamer. She's a lucid dreamer. Yeah. But basically, Skylar isn't really, like, an actual being. It's not a deity. It's not, it's a concept. Skylar is kind of like Superman. In a sense that Superman, like, if you take Superman, if you just take Superman at its core, he's like a superhero that just tries to do good things, and he's just really powerful. That's really the whole thing about it. So Skylar, if she was a character in any universe, be it superheroes or XCOM or whatever universe you put a character called Skylar into it, there's a couple of things about her that are always true. For one, she's hot. Because Skylar, she's, the way my girlfriend describes Skylar, she's always, like, very scantily clad. At best, she's maybe wearing underwear, but she just shows off her boobs. She's got angel wings, that's how she would describe her. And she's just really hot and, like, fit, you know, like, she's got muscles and shit. That's the first thing. The second thing is she always fights for the underdog. So she's always, like, fighting to right the wrongs, if you will. And she's also very witty and sassy, and she cracks jokes, and that's kind of her deal. That's like the vague idea behind Skylar. And whatever universe you put her in, she's just a badass in it. If you put Skylar in Warhammer 40k, it would no longer be grimdark, because she would be the one fixing everything, basically. But that's what makes it such a cool concept, because it means I can just create her in any game, and it's kind of like just this start-off idea that I use. And then when games give me choices, I always go for the good choices, because it's Skylar. So it's interesting like that. So Skylar is one of her avatars. Well, not avatar, like, if you're talking like in the, Oh, well, you mean like in a game avatar? Like, yeah, kind of. You could say that. It's, like I said, it's a very loose concept, generally. It's not meant to be, like, literal. And she doesn't think of it that way either. It's a concept for a character. That's really it. Like how Raphael is Metatron. Well, Metatron, like, I know Metatron said that, like, he used to call his characters in games Metatron, and I think he just ported that to his channel because he likes the name, and he likes the concept. But I think the whole way he's presented himself since then, it's more of an ego thing, you know? Skylar does not have an ego. She knows she's powerful, she knows she's hot, and she doesn't mind showing herself off. But, hers is very much like a positive femininity sort of sense. She's empowered, but she has no sense of competition, she has no sense of envy or jealousy or superiority. And she will look at any other woman, she'll be like, girl, you are fine just the way you are. You know, that would be her overall attitude. And so yeah, like, years ago, before I even had my channel, like, I remember I created a Skylar character in Fallout 4. And, there was this one interaction, like an incarnation, kind of. Well, yeah, in Fallout 4, there was, like, this one scene that I recorded to show her because it was so funny. And, It's in the Nuka World DLC. You have to, like, find the word hidden in the theme park. And the word is just, like, refreshing at the end. And then if you respond sarcastically, the character would go like, oh man, I was hoping it would spell fresh ginger. How does she say that? I hoped it would spell fresh ginger. You know, like, that stuff is really good with lemon in a tea for sore throats, with brandy, a lot of brandy. And the character just says that as a joke, the sole survivor in Fallout. But my girlfriend, every time she has a sore throat, she brings up the ginger and lemon tea. And brandy's her real name. So I sent her that scene of Skylar talking about how she likes brandy in her ginger lemon tea, and she was just like, "Oh my god, that is so mean!" And she freaked out, and it just gave her like this little appreciation for my games, you know. So it's cool. So a kindness through strength kind of person, yes, you could say that. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. Every time you see a female character kicking ass in a game, that's Skylar shit right there. I think one of the scenes, I never actually saw the film, but the scene kept popping up in my YouTube feed. And it's like this female character fighting these 3 giant samurais. One of them has a minigun. Fallout broke the 4th wall. Literally, for her, like, it just, like, timed up so perfectly. The coincidence was crazy. And... But yeah, so there was this scene in some movie, I think it was a movie by Zack Snyder, where you have this woman fighting like these 3 giant monster samurais. And I remember watching that scene on YouTube, and my girlfriend was looking, and she was like, "Oh, that is so Skylar shit right there." I was like, there you go. You know, like, she says, like, when she pictures her fighting, she has like 2 swords, and she's just like doing tornado moves, you know, just cutting through hordes of monsters, you know? Like, in Doom, she would be the Doom Slayer. So Skylar is a baddie guardian angel? Exactly. That's the concept. So, anytime I can create a character, I call her Skylar, and it's a black woman. And the wittier they are, the more good things they do, the more badass things they do, the more Skylar they are. I have 2 siblings, and as kids, when we watched movies with 3 siblings that kind of resembled us, we imagined ourselves as them. Yeah, everyone does that, you know? Like, you watch Spider-Man and, you know? We had this concept of ourselves that was kind of us and not us that applied to the media we consume. But there you go. It's kind of the same thing. This is not good. I hope I have a sword and not a knife. Well, I guess that'll do. That was such a cool animation, not gonna lie. Oh god. Any other horses? Shit. What character in any media do you find the most personally relatable? I'm not sure. I have to think about it. I would say I was watching this movie with my girlfriend the other day. It's an old comedy with Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn called The Breakup. And the scene of the breakup is very authentic. Like the way they argue over every little thing, brilliantly written. I found that extremely relatable. That just popped into my head because we watched it recently. Can be someone who's really like you or would be like them in their circumstances. I will say, since we were talking about superheroes, the Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire feel very relatable. This is something that a cousin of mine used to say. He says the reason he likes Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man so much is because you could say Peter Parker in general, but I think the Tobey Maguire trilogy really portrayed that well. But there's this trope in superhero movies that superheroes, when they're not superheroes, have like very good lives. You know, Iron Man is a billionaire genius. Bruce Wayne is a billionaire. Clark Kent is like kind of shy and insecure and a bit of a loser, kind of, but he's got a good job. He's got his girlfriend, Lois Lane, you know, stuff like that. Peter Parker is broke, and everything in his life is always shit. And he always has all this bad luck. He's got a shitty landlord. His apartment is crap. His boss treats him like shit. And then he gets all these little stupid accidents. Like in one of the movies, there's this one scene where he's doing his laundry, and he got his whites mixed with his darks, and now they're all discolored and everything. It's like, ah, shit, you know? And I find that very relatable. Spider-Man, Peter Parker, in the Tobey Maguire movie specifically, it's very relatable. For you, it would be Captain Jack Sparrow? Nah, man. Captain Jack Sparrow is just too funny. That's a really good observation. Yeah, well, that my cousin said that, and since he said that, like, I can't unsee it whenever I watch those movies. It is so funny how shit never works for him in his personal life. Like, just a constant struggle, you know? But off the top of my head, I can't think of like, for a character to be relatable in media, like he will also have to have like a familiar living situation. You know what I mean? And I mean, you're not gonna watch a lot of movies where characters who are just working regular jobs and not have like some massive plot line going on. It's gonna have like anything super interesting. So, you know. I always yearn for that freedom of adventure Jack Sparrow has in the movies. Well, hopefully you don't get as in much trouble as he does, you know? Because he's got enemies everywhere. He meets a girl, he gets slapped across the face, like, every time without fault. Stannis is definitely relatable in appearance. Stannis? In appearance? Sorry, I had to make that joke. Are you talking... Oh, from the book version, because he's bald, right? Good one. But I think Stannis in the books is also described as being, like, fairly tall and strong. Like, all the Baratheons are, like, pretty bulky and tough, you know? Like, obviously Robert is the biggest of the bunch, but Stannis is also, like, a pretty strong dude. I am losing weight, but I sure ain't getting no muscles right now. Okay, I gotta find something more interesting to do right now. I was supposed to report to the Baron. Where is he right now? Alright, to break the siege. Okay, so there's a castle under siege right now? Somewhere? Not anymore. Gaining muscles while losing weight is very difficult. Well, I'm drinking protein shakes to preserve the muscles while the fat melts away from my 1 meal a day diets that I've been on for 2 months. I'm going through a bit of 30s crisis right now. I'm growing in my beard, shaving my head, losing a lot of weight. I lost 20 pounds in the past 2 months, which is pretty good. But I got like another 15 to go before I reach like my my goal. The term for gaining muscles while losing weight is main gaining, and it's just not that optimal. Most people just bulk up and lose fat. Well, I'm in the process of losing fat, and then I want to start exercising again. Probably this month I'll try and get back into it. It's been a long time. I guess it's necessary if you have an absurd goal like 10% body fat. I'm not really thinking of it in those terms. I'm just trying to get back to my healthy weight range, which is like 135 pounds. I'm currently at 150 and I started at 170. Terry, you remind of the Acadian leader from 400 Spartans movie. You mean 300? Who's the Acadian leader again? I'm not even sure who that is.
have the look of someone with strong will, but no purpose. I can give you that purpose.
He's bald too. Damn it. Favorite faction this month? I haven't played it long enough to give you a firm statement on that. First impression answer is fine. Well, I'm gonna go with the one I am right now, Kingdom of Sarlian. They have like this French and English vibe I like. Well, I can understand why you'd like the Empire. They do look pretty awesome. I wonder how good these Sentinels actually are. I guess he's stuck at infantry or something. Here to wish for your failure. Thank you, surely not me. I appreciate the support. Nice. Well, the archers are wreaking havoc. The Arsacians always hate my character because of his ancestry. Oh, so they're racist. My bad. That's some tough armor. Bruh.
think I dropped my my bow because I can't access it. Phenomenal. Damn. Well, we have a very strong party, I'm not too worried. More like my character's father was a knight who supported the old Solian dynasty, so when there was a change in regime, he was classified as a traitor. Oh, okay, never mind, we're not racist, we just don't like you traitorous scum. I definitely feel like I need more infantry to balance things out, but yo, where? Did I actually lose my bow? Did it just disappear like I had it for a while? Because I don't see it. It literally just straight up disappeared. I think I already had it for a while. Good thing I didn't sell my other bow. Damn. Yes, and he had escaped with his wife and child to the Barclay territory to hide. The Vichy assassins found him and murdered him. That is very sad indeed, very sad indeed. Oh, damn. That's the Lord. And I just got him. Headshot to the face. They're gonna break. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. These archers, like, wow. The sentinels, they're really good. By the way, Terry, there is a circuit board in this game that you can find and restore. I have found... I have, Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Yeah, I have the quest for it. But someone told me I should wait until I'm ready to start my own faction to do it, otherwise I could lose it. I don't know if you know about that. It's this quest, right? The one you've heard that you could lose it now, or you haven't heard? You've never heard of that? Okay, well, maybe we could like start the quest and see how it goes first, you know?
Hail and well met.
I would like to join your order. We have the option now? Yeah, someone told me last time that this order, they're the best, one of the best, and that I should join them. That's why I've been doing quests for them. I'm ready to join and will submit to the order's test of arms. Oh, 3 of them at the same time? Nice. Not off to a good start, though. Exquisite choice? Well, thank you. Oh my god. Okay. And I still don't have a bow. I need to really put it back in my inventory for good. Oof. The last thing you want to be is not moving. The best ones are Clarion Call for their archers? Well, yeah, I can see that. I got a good weapon now. I can crush through the blocks, so they're done. Unless I really screw up. That's one. There you go. Yeah, I've won. There you go. Yeah, I've heard of creating your own Night Order, but I ain't going there yet. But hey, I got the full gear. Outrider Helm, Ranger Mail, Leather Boots, Green Gauntlets. I hope they're good though. 4612? That is most underwhelming. I mean, that's the cheaper version, right? I'm gonna keep them there as collection for now, but Yeah, I need a lot more. Riven Spear, based in Pointsbrook, while the history. They have sent lots of mercenaries to our patrols around Laria. Okay, well that's a much bigger party than before. Oh, they're stuck in water. That is very good for us. I mean, we are winning, but this is like turning for the worst. That was rough still. Oof. Yeah, that was hard. Oh, adventure looks badass. Also, I just noticed that the music stopped. Hold up. Gonna resume it. Alright, new companion, why not? Doesn't offer me anything interesting though.
My captain.
I need more infantry. That's what I really need.
Yes, lady?
They'll need a moment to level up, I think. Pretty cheap. Okay. Oh yeah, because because I'm a champion, I can't even bet. Damn. Shit. That was tough. There you go. Nice. Come on, we got this. Oh god. Oh, well done. Dance with me then. Well, let's go see what they have to say about that. I feel like there's gonna be like a crap ton of them. That's not too bad. Maybe we can manage. They're slavers? Oh, that's a good position to be having, folks. Are they mostly on Cav? That's not too bad. But I'm really weak on infantry, though. But if they charge across this, they're not gonna like it. We have the high ground. It's over, Anakin. That went pretty well. Oh, good shot. That's a good chunk here. All my other troops are over there. Nice. Okay, I didn't see them at all. So that was a little rough, but we made it out fine. Oh, oh, beautiful. There you go, better. Pretty good. Oh, we've made peace, finally. Let's go back to Laria. Are we at war with anybody now? No, we're at peace. Oh, we're at peace. No worries. Is this the bow I have? No, it's even better actually. It would be slightly better. But for 1p of damage, it's not worth it yet. Nah. Improve no-door relations by just buying a book? Really? That I could do, absolutely. You have gained 10 rank points. How do I see my ranking? I don't know. I definitely gotta improve my horse archery, but it might be stuck here permanently though. I did increase my prisoner management significantly for when I try and capture those lords with the Callous gems. Is there any firearms in this mod?
I'm looking for a more challenging task. I might regret that. A challenge? Well, you might be able to accomplish a feat worthy of the Rangers of Clarion Call. Be warned though, it's dangerous and requires skillful generalship. You are to lead a force of chosen Rangers of the Clarion Call and Larian Sentinels into battle and win renown across Pendor's battlefields. Defeat is not a possibility. Your current troops will be awaiting your return here safely, but your companions can remain with you at all times. What do you say? I'll leave my troops here and win victories for my Oda. That'll be interesting. Interesting. I don't know how bad that will be, but I can't lose. That's all I know. No hiring, recruiting, or rescuing prisoners is possible for the duration of this task. You will get back to your troops when the task is complete. Renown earned so far 0. Have 20 days to get 155 renown. So let's just go to the plains over there and beat some Juta butts. Why don't you guys fire your bows? Is anyone left? Oh yeah, 1. And we got him. One renown. That is a pretty hard quest, because I lose anybody, I can't recruit anymore. Huzzah! This is the worst battlefield for this. But if it breaks their charge as well... Okay, well they are really tough. Because they really just made an instant meat grinder here. Hey Terry, you have a nice beard here. It's so brutal. Well, thank you. I decided to grow it in. I used to grow it years ago. When I met my girlfriend, I was going for like a lumberjack phase. And I had a decent beard going on, but I had no knowledge of maintaining, trimming, moisturizing. So it was just a complete disgusting dry mess. But now I'm moisturizing, I'm trimming, I even got some beard oil that I put on every day almost. Sometimes I forget. So the beard is coming in nicely. Even my girlfriend told me I look very attractive, which is something she never tells me ever. I think it's just how she is. She's not used to giving or receiving compliments. So unless I tell her she's beautiful first, it never occurs to her to tell me she finds me cute. But the other day, she says, yeah, I noticed you've lost some weight. Your beard is looking good. And, I was like, well, thank you. That was nice. Yes, it's very cool. Please continue on Warband. Yeah, well, onwards. I don't even know how much renown that was. 8. I have 20 days. This is gonna be like a brutal campaign. I think they're challenging me to like just find all the craziest. Are they with me? No, they're not. Apparently, like, I'm getting like a random jump in people. If there's any new people in here, well, hello, hello, hello. We just ran straight into them, and the guys did not even flinch. It's crazy. They seem definitely optimized for fighting the Jute like this. They are brutal, man. Still no casualties. Wow. Okay, well, there's an army right here. And 340... That's almost like 6 to 1. They would still slaughter us. Like, they would have to slaughter us. I can't go that far. It's crazy. Whoa, they're everywhere. It would be perfect for, like, slaughtering them. I only got, like, 14, and I got 18 days to finish. That's crazy. Oh, that's definitely doable. Okay. Are they just charging? Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna try and disorganize them as much as I can. Because that is a lot of them. I helped in designing the armors of the Mod Adventure DS. Oh, very cool. Oh man, I got 1 casualty, 2 casualties. There's too many of them. But I'm doing what I can to distract a good chunk of them so we can take them one at a time. Would you consider attacking one at a time? Props on you, Barbara. It's a very good mod, Adventure in the East. Very immersive. Oh, this is bad, man. Things are going bad really quickly. Can I actually, like, replenish? Like, just go to the guy and he gives me more troops afterwards? That'd be very needed. Oof. Crap. There was one bad hit too many. I understand what you're saying about your idea with the original Mountain Blade. I'm just concerned right now that it's just so niche that there's very few views to get from it. It could be a very interesting video for sure, but I'm trying to attract a larger audience, and the last Warband mod video I made basically plummeted. There's just not that many people into Warband currently. So it's difficult, you know?
We might actually be losing this. I'm seeing very few troops, and I think it's mostly my infantry now. I don't know, man. This is not good at all. Casualties are horrible. Oh my god, we are losing. Oof. Crap. Yeah, I'm definitely losing this quest. I mean, at least, like, it's not my warband. But, yeah. No good. Am I the only one left? No, I still got some people fighting, but still. You release your mod. What's your mod's name? Yes, I am growing a beard, and I'm really curious to see how far I can take it. Rise of Calradia? So it's a native plus mod? I take it? Okay, that's a lot of them. Oof. Yeah, I don't think I can single-handedly beat them. Maybe if I didn't receive, like, that hit. But it doesn't matter. Let's see how far we can take this. All it takes is a wrong move. I would just hope that, Whew. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe that gives me all the renown I need if I win this battle. Good thing there's a bunch of rocks I can use. Like this. I'm just trying to get them, like, in a proper bind where, like, they're kind of all forced into a group, but because there's some horse archers running around as well, it's very difficult to keep them isolated. Ah. Also, my shield is almost broken. That's not helping either. I need to tighten the circle as much as I can. Oof. No good. To increase skill horse archer? Well, kinda too late for that, but I get what you mean. Ah, damn it. Well, I guess it's a failure. How bad did this go? 60 for us, 109 for them. Well, we went down fighting. I just hope I didn't lose. Ranger, leather boots. I can live with that. Well, where are they? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Yeah, they just had to be in range. Bastards. Dude, I lost my warband. There's no way, like... I can't recruit any troops. Maybe, well, let me see if I can go to Laria and just get a replenishment. Just like that, you know? Maybe they'll just be really pissed. I wish to amend the order challenge and get my men back. That's probably gonna sting. Okay, well, at least I got my Warband back. I'll try again later. Okay, one thing that we said we would try is try and get the castle near Quinn. Try and explore that, you know? Follow river towards the mountain range and follow it inward where the river has carved. Well, there you go. Let me just get to noon so I get as much sunlight as possible. Investigate area. I remember checking that out like the first time I played this mod, but it was a while ago. I mean, if that could be rebuilt, that's a very strong defensive position for sure. Can I get this? That'd be nice. Also, I'm sorry I didn't respond to you. I hear you Warband name is what gained clicks, but name it something like Warband predecessor mods. Maybe this way you'll get Warband Cloud. You don't understand. There is no Warband Cloud at all. If you go look on like the Steam stats, there's just not that much of an active player base. Like, sure, the game is popular. Sure, the game is it's got a cult following, if you will. But in terms of building an audience, I really think I've taken about as far as I can. Most of my focus should be on Bannerlord because I think there's like 5 times as many players on it, even if it's not as popular with the Warband community. It's what would make the most sense. I've also been talking for a long time about doing some Total War content, and that's probably what I need to do. Anyone can tell me in these ruins where I should be looking, because I have no idea. Is there something interesting somewhere? Anything pertaining to its history. Could be inside the buildings. but it's not letting me approach on horse, which is a bit annoying. That guy met a tragic end, certainly. Maybe there's a chest somewhere. How did you complete Paris Snow? That is a great achievement. Well, if you go watch the video, you'll see how I did it. It was pretty intense, but I thought I saw something here. I guess not. I mean, it was difficult, but you can manage. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking for right now. I have no idea what to look for. Are you still in here, George Gabriel? Maybe you know, what I have to look for, because you know this mod fairly well. Well, the giants were always powerful in, Paris Snow. But I mean, I had someone, it might have been Ari or someone else, that kept telling me the whole time, like, pretty much the same as in, oh, I think I see a chest. Is that a chest? No. Just a lump. But one of basically the game, if you want to like beat the game and you really want to overpower everything in your path, it's gonna be horse archers. Like, I didn't actually try it, but one of the most difficult things to do in Paris Snow is invade the Valahir clan. And oh, I see a ruin on top there. But, seems pretty steep to climb everywhere. Oh, there's another one there as well. Maybe there's a spot on the edge. In the first building? From the entrance? My horse is somewhere else. I started walking around. I don't even know where he is. Ah, there he is. But yeah, like I was saying, like the huge armies in the Valahir clan, apparently if you have an army of horse archers, you can actually wear them down pretty effectively. Okay, so this is the gate. First building would be this one. I was just here. I don't see anything. You sure this is the one? I know there's like a 15-second delay on stream. Poor guy. And you're right. Yeah, we're gonna have a hard time with this one. Okay, let's do something, okay? So this is the entrance, right? Let's look here carefully. If it's in this house, press 1. If it's over there, press 2. If it's somewhere else, press 3, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna give you a sec. Two. Okay, it's in 2, so it's over there.
Alright. We're getting somewhere. Okay, 2. There we go. Oh, maybe up on top there? There's a chest. Okay, so we're looking for a chest somewhere in here. Nope. No, inside. Inside. Bruh. Oh, yeah, I see it, I see it. Aha! That's a cool shield. Fragile book. Okay. I'll take that too. Yay! We did it! Okay. So we have that. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. It was well hidden. Were you trying to piss me off with that one? Okay. You have to read it. Yep. There's an Noldor noble and an Noldor warrior with these guys. Get them. Oh, they're really slow for cavalry. I just hope I can catch them without them, that guy is not messing around. The Jatu are nasty bandits. Yeah, they can be pretty bad. Typically, as long as you have more than them or equal numbers, you can beat them pretty well. But as soon as they outnumber you, that seems incredibly difficult. Okay, this I'd like to keep. It's a cool. It's a cool shield. But, no. The Northern prisoners. I can't recruit them. No. I was really hoping for them. Aw, man.
That did not go well. Yeah, but the Jet 2 has lances and can kill elite troops. They can, that's for sure. Taking a lot of arrows, dude. Bruh. What is your best kingdom? In here, someone in Prophesy of Pendor, well, someone already asked me, and I just settled for Kingdom of Saurian. I do think they have an interesting aesthetic. Oh, in Paris Snow? Favorite? Well, definitely Paris Snow. That, like the Paris Snow faction that you can create yourself? Absolutely. They're awesome. Last time I played it in my campaign, I also created my household guard, and they were all female giants. It was badass. I don't really care for the ranger armor. It's not that great for one, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. I mean, that's true. Every time you do that mission, they give you more sentinels, but my party was already full, so... I mean, I still have some, don't I? I didn't lose all of them. Yeah, I got 10 of them. Okay. Okay, let's read the book. I wish I could be the faster reader in the world right now. You guys ever seen that skit? It's so funny. How am I doing here? Oh, actually, I need to get some food. I forgot about that. Before morale plummets. %? That's taking a while. Shoot. It's kind of annoying that I keep having to toss money at them. They're the ones supposed to be paying me to solve problems. Halfway through. What is your opinion on DLC Viking Conquest? Well, I mean, it's pretty good, considering it's based off Britannwalda, and Britannwalda is one of my favorite mods. But, there's a bunch of stupid changes in there that I really don't like. the way to recruit troops from castles, that you first have to gain relations with the lords by like bribing them or doing quests, getting permission from the village elder to recruit, like that's kind of dumb. The seafaring is not worth it. It's just not that great, and it's very difficult to carry your whole army across the seas, so you often have to leave a good chunk of your army behind, and ships are incredibly expensive. Honestly, when I first reviewed it a couple of years ago, I thought, oh, you know, like, I'm probably gonna stick to that because it's still better in some ways than Britanwalda, but I played Britanwalda last summer, and I still prefer it. Could be nostalgia at this point, but Viking Conquest is a sensitive topic. How? It's just a DLC. It's nothing's... It's not a big deal. So, like, I mean, it's good. I mean, they had the opportunity to improve upon Britanwalda in many regards, but I also feel like in terms of some of the changes they made, they actually made it worse for no reason. The story is pretty interesting in that it keeps you busy, but, you receive word from a traveler the heretics have managed to summon a demonic army. Okay, interesting. 99%, we're almost done. You finished reading Fragile Book. Unfortunately, the brittle, moldy old pages crumble, almost as if fate intended it this way. Okay, so now that I finished the book, then what? It is time to share your findings with Vorador. Where is Vorador? Where did I start this quest? I don't remember what our quest was. At least it seems like it after asking like 10 of my friends who own and played it. You have a surprisingly good social circle. If are you the only YouTuber who play Warband with Terry Duke? No, there's plenty of them. George Gabriel was on the stream recently. He does a lot of live streaming. Some of it is Warband, some of it is other stuff. There was someone who was quite active when I was playing the World of Ice and Fire mod in my streams. He used to go by Warband. Now he's just called himself Warbs. And he does a lot of Warband content. It's more like Let's Play videos, kind of. But he's very good too. And there's a bunch of others. I think I've gotten a small monopoly. Like if you go on YouTube search bar and you just type in Warband mods, I tend to dominate the search results that way. But at the same time, there's always like a YouTuber here and there that makes a video on Warband at random and they go viral with it, and that's just a one-off for them, you know, lucky them. But no, I'm definitely not the only one talking about it. I don't remember where the guy was that gave me this quest. That's a little annoying right now. What mods did you complete? Well, Peristorm and Britanwalda are pretty much the only two mods I ever played, like, completely, like, full-on conquering. You certainly have some kind of monopoly, especially when it comes to talking about mods. Well, I feel like it's just because I made those videos at a time where no one else was. And I have some attractive thumbnails and titles. So that worked out for me, you know? Anyone else? This is so ridiculous. There you go. Anyone else? Oh, well, I remember it was up north, but I didn't remember where exactly. Okay. I found the ruins and discovered some information. Great news, tell me what you have found. You mentioned they were located at the basin in my range where the river starts. Very interesting. It seems that those ruins were once a castle, which 60 Griffin Knights called home. The last few pages describe preparations to a feast organized by the commander, who was to host for the Lion's Grand Master. A 300 or so strong delegation was expected. Based on what I have seen on site and knowing some history of both orders, it is not hard to imagine what had unfolded there. I am familiar with this story, the Garibaldi Massacre. In summary, it explains of the vanquishing of the Royal Griffin Knights, still loyal to the non-existent Pendorian monarchy. It was known that the Griffins had rough relations with the Lions. Furthermore, Lions have recorded that they indeed did wipe the remaining order. No one knows when or where exactly. Those details were expunged from records. So where is the book? I'd like to inspect its contents for authenticity and archival reasons, of course. As I said, it was an old book and was very fragile. I was very careful, but it simply fell apart, turned into dust. It would be hard to know if this place was the site of the massacre, and with no evidence of a primary source, it cannot be authenticated. Maybe for the best. I think it best we drop this anyway. It would be rather dangerous to spread information like this, as Order of the Lion may take offense. We don't need unnecessary attention anyway. Perhaps you're right. Creating rumors may only come back to bite us in the end, but something tells me there is more to this place, almost if it draws me there. I have been thinking. It seems to be quite well hidden, and in fact not many people know about its location. Perhaps you could use it for something. Actually, I have an idea. Ooh. Plot twist. Which in turn, not many people know about it. It seems to be a good place to establish a small permanent base. The valley needs some work to make it more hospitable. Skilled manpower needs to be organized, and Quinn seems to be a good place to start. You have never talked about multiplayer focused mods, right? No, because not just Warband, just gaming in general, I detest playing online. The moment I'm pitted against other players, I'm just such a noob, I don't have fun at all. So any mod that's online, I don't care. I want to know what are the easiest mods to complete. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I can think of mods that are like average in difficulty and that like they're not particularly more harder than playing native. And then there are some mods that just make things extremely difficult on purpose. Mods that are like actually easy, like you get into it, you quickly make a lot of money. I would say Sword of Damocles is probably one of the easiest you're talking about. Sword of Damocles, because Sword of Damocles has a lot of features that make it so that you skip a lot of grind and you can make insane amounts of money very quickly, so that skips a lot of grind as well. So Sword of Damocles, definitely. Probably one of the easiest to play. I mean, you go into a tavern, and a mercenary group has like 100 troops in them. So you can just hire a whole warband right, just like that. And you think, well, where am I going to get the money for 100 troops? Tournaments, you can make like $250,000 per tournament in Sword of Damocles, and they're just the same as native tournaments, if I recall. That would be an interesting idea for a video, like which are the easiest and which are the hardest. Well, I already made a video for like the most hardcore mods to play. Maybe I should make one like what are some easy mods for like people to get into and it's not too difficult and confusing and stuff like that. That could be a good idea for a video. Dude, 15 Sentinels? That's a party that defeated me earlier on, for sure. Oh, I have some No-Do warriors. Phenomenal. "13th Century Way of the Warrior" is certainly one of the hardest. It is. Insane. Insane. What is your best type of mod? Any mod that has like a decent extra layers of kingdom management, like diplomacy some mod, new stuff to build, interesting diplomacy with other kingdoms, any that isn't too grindy, that isn't like unnecessarily difficult, and gives you like some really intense battles, has some cool soundtrack. You know. Okay, that's about as far as I can go. The rest are already pretty elite as it is. So I'll just stick to that. I'm not getting the farmers. Oh, and the farmers grabbed all the other troops, so now they're like super strong. Where was I going? I was going back to Quinn. I think I walked straight into an army. Oh god. That cannot go well. That cannot go well. At the same time, if I beat just enough of them... I'm also seeing some lower frame drops. There's a lot of them. That's as good as you're gonna get. Frame rate is really bad. Maybe I can get them stuck on the edge of the map, you know? Whatever's going on right now, they got a pretty decent meat grinder. It's just that there's way too many of them to be able to sustain this. Hey, Bread Bear, what's up? It's been a while. You're arriving at the worst time. I'm doing great besides the predicament I'm in right now. However, we're killing enough troops that I think eventually we'll be able to retreat. But they're still like overwhelming us, like clearly. Oh, that was... I almost got stuck. I can't retreat, there are enemies nearby, no! Did I tell you guys to charge? Yeah, I can't even retreat because I'm completely overwhelmed. Maybe now. Okay. Oof. I think my whole party went down. 81, yeah, that's everyone. But we did put a decent fight. And we can leave. That was really bad. No, no, no. Make it to the castle. Whew. It's Majauka. I have no idea what that is. If the personal troops are versus Prophesy of Pendor troops, who win? Which OP troops between Perisno of Pendor, Perisno and Pendor win? We'd have to look at the stats from each and see what the items they have are. Because they both have some pretty OP troops. That being said, the family just came back home, and I usually stream for about 3 hours, and it's been a bit over 3 hours, so that's actually going to be my cue, guys. We did just survive a pretty bad beating. But, yeah. So, yeah, that was a fun stream. We had a bunch of people coming in, and we managed to get back into it. We have a couple of hours before work, so I'm just gonna relax, zone out a bit. Yeah, tactical retreat, literally. It's a miracle we managed to retreat from that. But anyway, yeah. What's up, Red Bear? Anything else related you need to ask? Tell you what happened. Well, I think you saw, and I mean, we just spent the whole stream. We just spent the whole stream, you know, building up the Warband, doing a few quests, and this is probably one of the worst defeats I've got, but I have yet to have like a complete full defeat where like I lose everything. So I'm pretty lucky about that. You can go back on the stream, Red Bear. I'm not going to resume everything now. My voice is wearing out. I'm still sick. But hey, we got a lot of money. We still got lots of troops. I got a village. And I'm going to be doing the quest to build my own fort. See how that goes. But that's going to be on the next stream. Overall, I mean, you've been there for both the Paris Snow, Britanwalda, and World of Ice and Fire streams, I believe. This is the campaign so far that is going the most well, and the quickest too. Like just 2 streams in, that's pretty good. But yeah, let's wrap it up now. I'm sorry that you're last minute. His hair moved down to get closer to the water. How do you guys find the beard? Still cleaning up on the sides, trimming the edges so they don't, you know, stick out like crazy. I'm due for a shave though. See y'all for the next video stream. Hopefully I'll see you then, Barbara. I'm trying to live stream every Friday. So, you know, it is how it is. So yeah, y'all have a great weekend. And hopefully I'll see you next week. I don't know if I'll release my next video next week because I haven't even started it properly. But the next video is going to be another showcase of the Old Realms, the Warhammer Fantasy Total Conversion on Bannerlord. They released a new update recently that introduced dwarves and orcs. So I'm going to be doing a video to showcase that. Makes your face look very balanced. Well, thank you, Viral. We, you know, definitely like trimming, and it's making a huge difference. The last time I grew my beard like that, it looked horrible. But it was always there, you know, it was always here. I just had to let it grow out whenever I felt like it, so. Maybe we'll talk in 5 minutes on Discord. Well, I'll be looking on my Discord. If there's something you want to ask me in there, go right ahead. Anyway, I'm dragging this on too long as it is. Masterwork even. Thanks, man. Alright. Let's actually do this. Thank you all so much for coming. Hopefully I'll see you next week. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.